Thank you, Zenobia. I was muted. Alright, so as I was saying, when you couldn't hear me, the game isn't broken, it's just not letting me access my old save files. So, I'm recreating Baron Boosh, and I'm going to fly through this as fast as possible. We're going left-handed again, though. Human... Oh, I got the ASMR. Do I want to be an ASMR instead? No, not yet. Human. I'll create an Asamari Paladin. Asamari. Only one body type. Number 3. Maybe that. Actually, I don't hate 7. Oh no. Yeah, lost progress sucks, especially when I was finally getting the hang of everything. But that's fine. It's fine. I'm not angry. I'm not screaming and yelling. I don't want to be. Okay, so good. I wonder if it unlocked any new classes. Oh, a few prestige classes. Dragon Disciple, Mystic Third, Elder Knight. They already had Arcane Trickster and Stalwart Defender. Alright, do we have any more? Nope, just the same 2 Ranger archetypes. I'm gonna go straight Ranger. You know what, actually, I was thinking about it. We're playing it more like a fighter anyway. We only had just gotten Wolf. You know what, I'm going to stay with Ranger, just because I want to recreate what we've done as best as possible. Fly through it. Oh boy, what did I go with here? You know what? I can check. It'll take me a second, but it can happen. Because the videos are posted on YouTube under the Dungeon Novice name. Of course, the one with the Sahedron. Go ahead and go to that. Go ahead and watch this, not watch the video, fast forward until I can get to this part. So obviously human last time. I gave him a bit longer beard last time, but that's fine. Yeah, but all they had was Arcane Trickster and Stalwart Defender last time for the prestige classes. Freebooter and Flame Warden. I just went regular Ranger. At least I don't have to learn all the skills again. That's nice. Let's see here. What did I end up going with? It looks like... I'll check all that. Alright. Looks like I went with 14 strength. First we'll change this to wisdom. 14. This does look a lot better than it did, though. I am... Like, this is all updated. This looks like it's going to be their final list. I went with 11 intelligence. Ended up with 17 wisdom. And 15 charisma. Okay. I put 1 in athletics. 1 in nature. Perception and persuasion. Alright, what do we pick for feats? Looks like toughness and combat reflexes. But then again... not sure all of these were here last time. Oh boy, they definitely increased a lot of this. Alright, well, we'll go with toughness because we want that anyway. Since I know ahead of time we're going to be going with that Earthbreaker. Combat reflex is also a good idea. Oh, hang on. I mean, how good of an idea? Nope, nope. I'm recreating. That's the point here. Never mind. And then, of course, favorite enemy, humans. But it does look like they got more of these. Maybe not necessarily. Yeah, definitely got more of these. At the top. Let's see here, aberrations, animals, constructs, dragons, dwarves, elves, fae, giant humanoids, gnome goblin. Yeah, halflings wasn't on the list before. From humans to magical beasts, monstrous humanoids, outsiders, plants, reptilian humanoids, undead. Let's see here. Is it gonna? Did I scroll down again further? Maybe not. It might be vermin. I'm not sure if I was on there. I don't know. Next. More voices? Maybe not more voices. Still no... Reserve female. That's strange. I ended up going with a brave, I think. Let me see. Oh, I think the brave was kind of annoying, actually.
Let's move.
Oops, right.
This is my path. Let us be off. You're done for. Adventures await.
Yeah, I went with pragmatic last time.
I'll go ahead. Calm down. Not dead yet. Time's not waiting.
Oh yeah, we definitely had that last time. And we can turn off how often they say things, so... And... the first of Gozman. No, I went with the... Huh. Alright. Well, we're going to change it to Boosh. Just Boosh now. We know it's Boosh Magoo, but I was tired of hearing everybody say... Yeah, we can definitely affect the frequency of speech for the characters. went with Boosh Magoo last time, but I'm tired of seeing the Magoo, so... Looks like we went with the first of Abydos, which isn't a terrible idea, but we're going with a... Actually, you know what? Today's date is August 6th, so we're going to go ahead and... It is 6. Alright, I think that's everything complete. Let's go through this prologue again for the, I think, third time. I'm going to go through it though. Last time I did it, I either did it really slowly, and it was terrible volume. I like the little signature down there for Lindsay's little tips. I like that they're doing an in-character thing. This is all new too. So, yeah, I'm going to do it the way I had been doing it, the way I ended up doing it. So, continue here. Oh, this is Lindsay. Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of the most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here. That's the new part.
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
Okay, that's so exciting. I don't have to do voices for some of these. That's amazing, because I'm terrible at voices. Oh, I'm so excited. Perfect.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
Okay, so Brevoy is a nation in Galarian, which is the world setting. You know, this is kind of like a episode 1. Except I see here, the little beta thing is weird looking. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Brevoy is a country. You can actually highlight things. A lot of information here. I like this. I don't like, you know, them choosing Tercuccio's voice not being a mocking voice like I did, but that's fine. Not having to do voices for this, and it just improves this entire thing. And the Sword Lords, yeah, they are the strongest, the best swordsmen in all of Galarian.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
And of course, I'm sure Zenobia is going to like that he's purple. He's dressed in purple, he's got purple hair, and he's a gnome.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
I gotta say, I was pretty good at Lindsay's voice, in my opinion, but that's fine.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, None of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
All right, I'm going to rename this video actually then. The title of today's stream, Baron Boosh Redux, Episode 1. Go ahead and update that real quick. That should update on the Twitch stream in a minute.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Yeah, do you want his actual head? There's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the Baron's title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
So, yeah, it's interesting. I've been calling him Harem, but it turns out it's Harem. But at the, what's it called? The seminar this weekend, it was pronounced to me, Mark Moreland said it's harem, and I actually took a bunch of notes while they were talking of pronunciations, so I wouldn't misspeak them while playing the game. And I can't stress how much I love that they have their own voices. But I do like that Mark Moreland called harem the Eeyore of the group. He's kind of the downer.
If I may please answer the question.
Takes a long pause, waiting for the voices to die down as everyone directs their attention towards her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Everyone still loves Eeyore. Sure, I love Harem. I mean, he has no constitution, which makes for a not great cleric, but he is still a goodly cleric that you get right at the beginning. And really, what more can you ask for? Why not just recognize the Stag Lord as Baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
Oh, you know, she didn't have a title, a portrait last time, and it looks like she might actually be a half-elf. So you're helping us found a barony. What do you gain from such generosity? I like how I'm the only one screaming out these starter questions, too.
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
It'll be a giant hammer, thank you.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
Okay, so what rewards can we expect exactly?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
You know, you don't get a portrait, but it's fair. You got a point.
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
So I had last time, let's see here, the first time I played wasn't on stream. And I'd gone through everybody and talked to everybody. After that, I think I just flown through this.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
I'm pretty excited to see how far this voiceover goes.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
We sure will. Just wait, we've got plenty of great feats in store.
I have no doubt. Kind of related, I wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow?
Oh shit.
I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
All right. See, my problem is I know so much about this, but that's fine. Wait, a
Damn,
book?
I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
That was in the trailer.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
I like her even more with a voice. Okay, what about that barbarian? She looks pretty heroic. I think her name's Amiri.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
All right. We should have access to the journal. Okay, cool. That looks a little updated. I like it. Cool. Oh, we have an encyclopedia now. One of the One of my viewers was complaining about that. I am heroic, and I also might be too heroic, so you are wrong there. But yeah. I'm so excited that they finally have. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. What? There we go. So it gives all the domains. What's this one? Oh. That doesn't look great. Well, I don't think this is finished yet. Trolls. Troll description, troll description, troll descriptionist, troll descriptionist, troll descriptionist. And then bandits is literally just an unknown key. Combat, what we got here? Combat round. Well, that's information. And you kind of already know all this from playing before and, well, having played Pathfinder for years. Magic. Schools. Cool. Nice. Spellbook. Well, obviously I don't get a spellbook. Any spells, but this looks the same. This looks all pretty similar. A little updated filigrees and the gold looks shiny. Inventory, is that changed? Oh, it actually shows me the weight size here. I'll switch that there. Put that down there. And then it shows our personal weight. I like this. Alright, let's talk to Tartusio. Tartusio. Adventurer. Okay. Don't show the tutorial. What's this? Jathal. Jamandi Aldori. So it doesn't look like there's any actual conversations left. Maybe Harem? Nope. What? Yep. He's the downer. I just noticed I have a Cure Light Wounds. Well, I did ask for more loading screens, but I don't know what's going on here. Ooh, I wonder... This hint down here. You can use number keys on a keyboard to select an answer in dialogue. I wonder if that's going to be 1 equals 1 now instead of if you press 0, that's the first option, because that's how it was originally set up before. I should definitely check that. Oh, right, after Lindsay bursts in and tells me that we're...
Help!
What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Neat. And then somehow she gets right past somebody.
Enemy approaching. This should do it.
Alright, and go. He has an initiative check of -2. How did that happen? He rolled a 1, he has a -3. So this is supposed to be a guy that dies. He has an 8 HP probably. Or an 8 AC, rather. Don't do that. Oh, now he's yellow? Reflect all. I wonder if they've updated night vision and stuff like that. Oh. stuff in here. Or at least the bloodstone looks different. Am I overweight already? That's fine. And there are some new settings too. Let's see if we can find those real quick. Oh yeah, let's save it. We'll call it Boosh Redux Twitch. Oops, that's not spell Twitch. Stream. Save that. But yeah, there are some new options for the game. I can only active companions receive experience. Only skill applicant receives a skill check experience, so the person who did it gets the experience, and not everybody. AI doesn't use expendable spells. I had that turned off. This is actually all default. I didn't change any of it. That's yes, that's no. You can change the number of autosave slots. You can change how quickly something pops up now, which is nice. Comparative tool, I just have that all the way around. But, let's see here. Ooh. We're turning it off. I didn't scroll all the way down here. Yeah, we are definitely going to turn that off. I don't want to see when my alignment shifts. That's something that's kind of meta. I don't want to do it. Don't want that. Notifications about received items, yes. About revealed location, yes. Notifications about gained XP, sure. We'll see if we want to turn that off later. Show skill checks, DC, and dialogue. No. Again, meta, don't want to do it. Notifications about gained experience, sure. Okay, let's see here what we have. Auto pause. Keep moving after combat start. Pause when a trap is detected. I like that. Pause on combat start. Yes. Hidden object detected. Yeah. I keep missing them. Pause on combat start. Yes. Wait, hang on. There's an option to force the party to keep moving to the previously selected. Okay. Yeah. So we want that off. Pause when a party member's round is over. Ooh. That way we can just do stuff each round. That'll probably help me stop dying. Yeah, pause at the end of a round. Here we go. Let's see here. Pause when spellcasting starts. Oh, cool. When an enemy starts spellcasting. Spellcasting's interrupted. Spellcasting finished. Buff for summon ends. Ally is down. Yes. An ally goes down. Enemy is down. No. New enemy appeared. Nah. No. No. Also, when an ally falls unconscious or dies, yeah. Cool. So there's a few things here I actually did want to change. Nice. I picked all this stuff up. Oh yeah, because what the hell was that? That was weird. Okay. Yeah, we're a little over. Actually, you know what? They'll be fine because
all according to plan.
Once we meet up with Lindsay here. Her HP or her strength will be added. Ooh. Incense. Still expecting a perception check.
In due time.
There we go.
We will be victorious!
Alright, well, let's just unpause it, see what they do. Nice. That was the end of the round. Cool.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the Stolen Lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Alright, so we already know... Oh, the party is suffering from light encumbrance. Anyway, we already know what this ring is, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. How much does that weigh? 1 pound, maybe? Come on, it's supposed to show up after 1/10 of a second. Oh, 0.05. Okay, that's sensible. That's fine. Alright, but that's fine. Let's go ahead. Light encumbrance, that's a good thing, because you can't really get under light unless you're not carrying anything. I'm going to go ahead and take his potions. Oh, potions stack. Yes, things... Okay, it doesn't look like weapons stack, but they might be different too. Dagger. Dagger doesn't look like it. Okay. We're fine for now. Actually, I wonder...
Focus on the goal.
Why do I have... Oh, that's treat affliction. Oh no. Did I accidentally hit the wrong... Oh, okay. Select everybody. That might be new. And copper ring. Yeah, the art is definitely improved. I wonder if...
Time's not waiting.
No, it looks like he actually holds a torch now. Looks like there's still something down there though. Get up. Looks like there's something there.
That is not far.
I wonder what that is. Neat. This beta looks like it improved a lot of stuff. It just made me restart the game, which is not great. Oh, I didn't even realize I can now open things I've already opened.
Their sight betrays them. Adventures call to them.
Oh man, they don't float like ghosts anymore.
Serves you right. Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Leave this one to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn off that round thing. We'll see that.
I'm letting you out of our story.
I like it when you hit somebody. It looks like, let me double check. Come on. Crossbow, critical hit. They explode on a critical. That's probably my favorite part of this game so far. There are some things you can do to make the game easier too, I noticed. For example, I think it was in the difficulty. No, maybe not difficulty. I'll leave it though. We're gonna go to... There's stuff like... Check this too. Yeah, no, see? Don't make dialogue choices 1, 0. Dialogue choice 10, 0. If there is ever 10 choices. So I need to find something. I'm gonna make it Q real quick. And then we'll make this 0, this 9, this 8, 7, 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There. Sensible. Yep. And then Q, E. Because W is still going to be move the camera. I haven't even used any of those, and I don't need to worry about those for quite some time. There we go. Trying to see what that is. I can't tell. Is there somebody standing there, maybe? With a big bag over a dead, like, giant eagle or something?
As it should be.
Here. There's blood splatters. Let's go ahead and bring that up a little bit. Not too far. Go into the kitchens and grab some food. Ooh, new stuff. Oh, fish. Oh, specifically trout. Fowl, still fowl. Edible moss and butter. You know, there should have been a recipe in here. Get us started on recipes. There's my buttons. Silver ring. I wonder, it doesn't seem like gold weighs anything. Oh well, that's fine. Oh, we'll see. I'm hearing.
It's the end for you rats!
Hey! Yeah!
She should have used cleave.
They dare to attack me?
That's fine. Even though it's metal and shows up in large amounts. Yeah, no, apparently no recipe or damn. That's how you murder a bunch of people. Yeah, no gold weight, no money weight. Which honestly, I don't think I ever do money weight either.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
I like the voice they picked for her. I like the voice they picked for everybody so well.
Gorum!
Jesus. So Gorham's got a battle, by the way.
Barbarians.
Why is his name in two different colors?
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
And half-orcs, but that's kind of the same thing. Him being the god of battle and half-orcs. It's the
What,
half-orcs.
stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
So Calistria is a goddess of like, yeah, I don't know how to. How would I put it? Well, lust for sure. She uses a whip in many different cases. Here. Make sure nothing's masterwork. I'm only gonna start picking up masterwork. Just because I don't want to start getting weighed down again. goes the wall. There goes the neighborhood. Potion of enlarged person, potion of cure light wounds, white shield, long sword, spear. See, this could have been a neat little hint for the puzzle coming up, but all their swords are pointed down. Here's the DC 1.
Anything else?
Oh, the DC was 7. What happens if you fail?
Let's make this quick.
I know what happens when you fail.
This will hurt.
So it looks like, I'm not sure if this is going at the end of every round or at the... Oh well, we're getting a lot of potions, which we generally don't get later.
Applause, please.
Okay, so... Nope. Masterwork light mace. Deposit longbow. For sure. We're gonna take all the stuff in here except for the money. And then we'll try everything on. Get the key that we're definitely gonna need. To make that's how you make sure you come in here. Tower shield, don't need the tower shield. And it weighs more than it's worth. Okay, here we go. Oh, yep, we want to search this by type. Oh, you can't search by weight yet. Or sort by weight. Change shirt. That looks like... I like that more than I like this. I don't like that -4 armor check penalty. I'm gonna go with the change shirt. I do like...
I don't need this.
Well, you do, but you can't wear it. I like how it actually looks different. Depending on what you're wearing. Like, it looks more different than it used to. And it looks like it's still just a composite longbow. There's no max on it. Nope, come on. You know better. Over here. What's she wearing? She's just wearing a regular ring. Oh. That's new. I like that. And he doesn't get anything. He had a couple potions when we took those away. Oops, nope. There we go. That's weird. Huh. Okay. Alright, then we'll go over here.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
No distractions. If you haven't forgotten, they're trying to kill us.
Finally, a voice of reason.
That's me, Boosh Magoo, the voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around, it wouldn't be any better if they stole it.
So now you are stealing it.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jaethal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Cool. Oops. Alright, here we go. First things first. Okay.
Look here.
Why is he disabling it?
Applause, please.
Oh, is that Lindsay for real? Huh.
I see something. Anything else?
Oh, they actually show the trap, too.
Would you look at that?
It was just red squares before.
Applause, please. And Lindsay was called forth.
Oops.
Just letting the ink
Oh,
dry.
come on, everybody. Scroll of Bliss, scroll of Shield of Faith.
In due time. Our victory is certain.
Unworthy. Yeah.
Yum. Okay. I love that they couldn't even open the door. Alright, we'll put
What troubles you?
Lindsay over here. Nope, we're gonna put
My
Tarkushio
patience is
over
running
here.
thin. I deserve better.
Shut up.
Anything is possible.
We're gonna come over here, and we're gonna do this for the third time.
You have my attention.
Yep.
I am prepared.
Adventures call to them.
All right. Select everybody. Now we're going to start clicking. Here we go. This is definitely the best use of my time during this attack. Do. Oh, it was her cape, I see. Let's see, okay. There we go. Oh, that actually does give me experience. I don't know if it did before, but it definitely does now. I don't know if there's anything different in here. Well, they all look really cool now. And then potion of remote blindness. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Doesn't take nearly as long to save now, so it doesn't make me nervous every time it stops
All
right before
according to
that.
plan.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see.
I know what to do.
Okay. So this is how far I can see right now. With her.
Ask.
Looks like it gets a little darker, but I'm not sure if that's... I'll have to see when we get Harem if the dark vision has changed.
Enemy approaching.
Oops. I want to change back to that. There we go.
Enlighten me.
Nope, not that. That. Yeah, Grotus. Land that he's dead. All I have to do is tell you to get up. Nope, okay.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
What's wrong?
I'm dying. I knew this expedition was doomed. Oh, Grotus, my vision darkens. That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Evan is his name. Alright, cool. Says he's encumbered. He comes to us encumbered? Does. Well, you know what, though? Change that heavy mace out for this masterwork light mace. I don't know. We'll leave it as it is for now. But we can definitely look at different armor. That's more weight. Oh no, that's less weight. And chainmail. Bigger armor check penalty, but he's not going to be doing it. He has -1 dex anyway, so really anything that he would do doesn't matter, and he doesn't cast arcane spells. There we go. Oh, look at that. Hang on a second. Looks like they changed the way spells look. True Strike? Yeah. That's channel positive damage, touch chaos, cure light wound, treat affliction. Treat affliction and cure light wounds.
And Lindsay was called forth.
No mistakes.
Just letting the ink dry.
Yeah.
Ready for anything.
It looks...
I need to concentrate.
Yeah, it is the same.
Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
Okay, sorry. Fill out this map. Oh, wait, how was this? Huh. What is this?
Something out there.
Secret path. Ooh, nice.
Follow my lead.
What's that? Oh, this is their dungeons. I don't know if I just never found this before, or... Come on, what are you, sword? Masterwork longsword. That seems like something Baron would use. I keep calling him Baron. His name is Boosh. Yeah, 1d8 masterwork instead of 1d6. That's a better crit, not as strong of a crit, but that's fine.
In due time.
Awesome. And I got that expensive ring that nobody seems to care that I still have. That gold ring I just found in there. Well, that gold, on the other hand, that's a big no-no, apparently.
That is not far.
Oh, they don't even give him dialogue. That's a shame, because we're going to see him later. You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha, some of our guests arrived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. Keston Garrus, fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamanda Lori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do. Well, what's going on here? Someone open the gate led in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion. Do you need help putting out the fire? No, we'll manage. We got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Eldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Where's the hall? You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be not to inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, and head straight down the hallway. I'll go immediately. May Abadar keep you safe. Abadar got civilizations, commerce. What else did they put in here? Alright, go through the fire. So we're going to try to not inhale smoke, since that's what we learned through the dialogue. We're going to save it, because we've gotten through quite a bit here. And go. And so our adventure started. Earlier, and much more tragic than we'd expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls, led by Boosh, and not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined himself. Jamandi Eldori was waiting for us, but to get to her we'd have to march through fire, literally. As we approached the burning building, we covered our noses and mouths before we rushed inside. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going back, if we'd come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs, and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Boosh led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flames, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. "There are two more!" she shouted as she passed by us. "They are wounded! Help me pull them out!" Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Boosh rushed to save the guards from the fire. Saving the poor fellows was harder than it had seemed. We inhaled a lot of smoke and burned ourselves more than once before managing to pull them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. "Thank you, that was truly noble of you," she said. "And now, let's rush to Lady Eldori's side." Ensuring the guards we'd rescued were relatively safe, we made our way into the hall where the battle was already in full swing. Alright, so we're all... oh, cool. Fatigued. But that's oh, well, all of us that have to breathe are fatigued. That's a cool little note there. All right, let's do this battle. Oh, sweet, you missed that. Awesome. Cool, and leave. I wonder if this is gonna fill out when we find this area. I think I recognize this as a... oh, what? Let's see. I was hoping to play for hours and hours today, so we'll see if that works. Also, I like the little loading here. Like a it continues. Oh boy. Alright. And leave. Dot, dot, dot. You know, the previous one had a few little glitches, but nothing that broke it. Alright, you know what? This is a good place to take a break. We've been playing for about an hour, a little over. I want to see if there's anything on the forums about this. Get something to eat. Be back in about 10 minutes.